in a rhythmic golden cage, trying to remember how to feel I used to feel. Turning a blank and digital white page to find a substance that remains real. My breath is a sequence of a time delay. I measured intake of the thinning air, watching the colors of the morning fray into a shadow that is no longer there. The vision is a weight upon the chest, a heavy ledger of the things I didn't say. I am the subject of a silent test conducted in the middle of a grave. You are the memory I cannot quite delete, a stabbing frequency in the back of the mind, making the exhalation feel incomplete, leaving the warmth of the earlier days behind. I am walking through the layers of the code, tracing the errors in the original line, following the map of a broken road to a destination I can no longer define. But the distance grows with every steady beat. I calculate pace, slow and slow retreat. I am reaching through the heavy haze to find the spark of the earliest days. The friction is a language I must learn as I watch the bridges waver. This mechanical loneliness defines my name, a steady burn without the actual flame. I'm caught in a loop of an endless while, watching the stars but forgetting how to fly. Between the logic and the searching soul, I struggle just to find a way to behold the ritual of holding what is already gone, and the long transition to the coming dawn. I am a scientist of my own decline, studying the way the connection starts to fail, drawing a crooked and the jagged line across the surface of the inner veil. The repetition is a form of quiet grace, a way to forget that the center ends hollow, erasing the features of a tired face, leaving no path for the spirit to follow. I am retaining the rhythm of the heart, one single atom at a time, tearing the ancient instructions apart to find a reason that fits the rhyme. I know my beauties are flickering inside a boundary I can no longer define. I am falling in the sea of neutral gray, waiting for the dawn's away. The sway system restart, system restart, system regain. The beauty is a byproduct of the pain. It's mechanical loneliness. the march of time, a search for reason, search for rhyme. The sequence is cloven, spirit is reposing. Calculating the cost of your touch, dividing the hunger from the actual need. I didn't think I would ever want this much. Now I watch the ghost of us slowly recede. You are a code I can no longer crack, a sequence of errors in the daily flow. There is no path that leads the spirit back to the seeds we didn't mean to sow. I am a witness to the internal theft of every single piece that I have left, building a wall out of the silent air, pretending that the hunger isn't there. The friction is cold against the bone, a silent frequency on its own. I am a traveler in a country of one, waiting for the damage to be finally done. You are the rhythm of my slow decline, a steady beat that I cannot outrun, tracing the edge of a jagged line until the total erasure has begun. I am folding the layers of the self, putting the intimacy on a high shelf, watching the logic overtake the heart before the actual collapse can start. The pull is stronger than the will to stay, a slow erosion of the light of day. I am finding the strength to be alone in a kingdom I can finally call my own. Identify the leak, identify the flaw, breaking the grip of a silent law. This dependency is a heavy and dark way, a lock on a rusted and iron gate. I am falling into the hollow space, searching for a trace of your hidden face. We are a circle that never truly ends, a collection of broken and jagged bends, between the addiction and the quiet fear. I am trying to make the vision clear. I give my power to the palm of your hand, letting the boundaries melt slowly away. Now I struggle just to find a place to stand in the debris of a wasted and heavy day. It's a ritual of a very refined regret, a pattern of leaning on a beautiful lie. I haven't found the final exit yet, under the weight of a leaden and gray sky. I am reclaiming the pieces you took, rewriting the chapters of the soul, closing the cover of a ruined book, to find a way to be finally whole. Break the cycle, let the ego fall, tear the plaster from the inner wall. I am not a mirror for your shame, I am not a player in your game. The connection is severed. days. A flicker of a name I do not own, lost in the map of 1,000 ways to leave me standing here alone. You are a signal that is starting to fade, a frequency that is no longer mine. I am a witness to the trap you laid across the threshold of our design. There is a silence where the truth should live, a hollow resonance in every word. I have no more of myself to give to a melody I haven't heard. I see the shadows of another's hands in the way you pull yourself away, building a castle on shifting sands while the foundation turns to grit. You are a hunter with a hidden prize, a collector of a different light. I am reading the maps inside your eyes, tracing the path of your sudden flight. Is there a comfort in the secret fold, in the virgin of us you threw aside? I am shivering in the sudden cold of the truth you no longer hide. The jealousy is a slow burning spark, searching for a reason in the dark. I am a prisoner of what I know, watching the seeds of betrayal grow. You are a ghost in the machine of my heart, tearing the internal logic apart. I am a hunter for a ghost of a side that you were ever truly mine. Between the envy and the bitter sting, I am shedding every heavy thing, a ritual of letting the attachment die under the weight of a calculated lie. I am reclaiming the pieces you took, rewriting the chapters of the soul, closing the cover of a ruined book to find a way to be finally whole. The anger is a filter on the glass, a sharp distortion of the inner view. I will wait for the heavy storm to pass and erase the lingering scent of you. You are a lesson in the art of loss, the shadow of your fear. That is no longer there, feeding the hunger of a hollow space, breathing the weight of a heavy air, searching for the shadow of a familiar face. You are the pattern I cannot seem to break, a frequency that vibrates in the bone, taking every piece that I didn't mean to take, leaving me a king on a hollow throne. I am a prisoner of the constant return to the source of the flame that does not warm, watching the bridges that I didn't mean to burn, dissolving in the shape of a silent storm. The hunger is a language I am forced to speak, a dialogue between the logic and the sting, finding the strength in the places I am weak, clinging to the ghost of a broken thing. I am calculating the distance to the floor as I step into the vacuum of the high, looking for a key to a non-existent door under the weight of a leaden sky. You are the rhythm of my slow decline, a steady beat that I cannot outrun, tracing the edge of a jagged line until the damage is finally done. The pull is stronger than the will to stay, a slow erosion of the light of day. I am a witness to the inner theft of every single piece that I have left. This is the loop of my own undoing, a beautifully outviewed texture of a ruin. I am falling upward into the gray, letting the boundaries melt away. Between the pleasure and the sudden fry, I'm losing the battle for the light, a mechanical dance with the hidden cost in the ledger of everything I lost. I am a scientist of my own despair, studying the alchemy of the fall, combusting the atoms of the very air, writing my name on a crumbling wall. The repetition is a form of grace, a way to forget that I am even here, erasing the features of a tired face in the chemistry of a calculated fear. I am not looking for a way to be saved, just a moment where the noise begins to cease, following the path that the era paved to a temporary version of peace. I am a system in a state of decay. The logic is starting to fray. Identify the source, identify the lead. The spirit is willing, but the frame is weak. This is a loop of my own undoing, a beautiful architecture of a ruin. I am falling upward into the gray, letting the boundaries melt away. Between the pleasure and the sudden fright, I am losing the battle for the light, a mechanical dance with a hidden cost in the ledger of everything I lost. I am walking through the layers of a faded state, tracing the outlines of a former grace, counting the moments that arrive too late to leave a mark on a changing face. You are a version of a truth I used to hold, a sequence of light that I cannot reclaim. The colors are turning from a vibrant gold into a whisper without a name. I am a collector of the things that stay when the substance begins to dissolve, watching the features of a brighter day, losing the power to evolve. The duration is a weight I have to carry, a measure of the distance from the start. It is a ghost that I am forced to marry inside the chambers of a tired heart. I am looking for the seam in the flow, where the then meets the sudden now. But the more of the history I come to know, the less I remember the why or the how. You are a pattern that I cannot repeat, a frequency locked in a different time, a victory that feels like a slow defeat, a reason that no longer fits the rhyme. The fragility is a silent thread connecting the living to the dead. I am a witness to the slow retreat of a heart that used to be. This is the architecture of a memory, a fragile structure of what used to be. I am building a palace out of thin air, knowing that nothing is actually there. Between the nostalgia and the cold design, I am to draw a straight line, a ritual of holding what I cannot keep, while the rest of the world is falling asleep. Scientist of the long ago, studying the artifacts of the soul, watching the steady and the certain flow as the pieces refuse to become a whole. The error is a part of the original code, a flaw in the way that the light was cast. I am following the map of a hidden road, leading me back to a hollow past. You are a signal from a distant shore, a message that I cannot quite decode. The person that I was before the connection began to corrode. Time is a screen, hiding the things that remain unseen. Identify the leak, identify the stain. The beauty is a byproduct of the pain. This is the architecture of a memory, a fragile structure of what used to be. I am building a palace out of thin air, knowing that nothing is actually there. Between the nostalgia and the cold design, trying to draw a straighter line, a ritual of holding what I cannot keep, while the rest of the world is falling asleep. I am watching the gears begin to grind, under the weight of the stories you spin, leaving the wreckage of the truth behind to hide the jagged state of the skin. You are a master of the false command, a distortion in the clear white light, building a kingdom on shifting sand, while you vanish in the middle of the fight. I am a witness to the slow betrayal, a calculation that went completely wrong, watching the colors of the vision fail, until the silence is the only song. The heat is rising in the cooling core, nothing more reaction to the words you said. I am not the person I was before. When I followed where the shadows led, you were a glitch in the perfect design, a parasitic movement in the flow, cross the border of the sacred line. Now there is no way left for us to go. I'm counting the errors in the code, finding the source of the inner burn, following the map of a broken road to a lesson that I didn't want to learn. The anger is a rhythmic and heavy thud, moving through the current of the blood. I am a storm that is starting to form in a place that used to be so warm. This is the friction of your hidden lies, a sharp revelation for the tired eyes. I am breaking the cycle of the chase, erasing the memory of your face, between the frustration and the sting. I am shedding every hollow thing, a mechanical surge, a sudden break from every single promise that you fake. I am a furnace in a world of ice, and then the fuel of a wasted trust. You won't get to break the spirit twice, or turn the inner structure into dust. The tension is a weapon I can use to cut the tether to the heavy past. I have nothing left for me to lose now that the final die is finally cast. You are a signal that I will ignore, a frequency that I have learned to hate. I am closing the internal door and leaving the rest of you to fade. System override, system reset. I haven't reached the limit yet. Identify the lie, identify the flaw, breaking the grip of a broken law. This is the friction of your hidden lies, a sharp revelation for the tired eyes. I am breaking the cycle of the chase, erasing the memory of your face, between the frustration and the sting. I am shedding every hollow thing, a mechanical surge, a sudden break from every single promise that you fake. That connection is severed, now and forever. No more signals, no more signs. a version of you begins to show, a silhouette that I cannot defend, in the middle of the ebb and the flow. You are a mask that I have worn too long, a costume that has grown into the skin, singing the verses of a borrowed song while the actual voice is wearing thin. I am a shadow in a house of glass, reflecting the light of a dying sun, waiting for the heavy cloud to pass before the total erasure is done. The conflict is a steady and low hum, vibrating in the marrow of the bone. I have become a rhythmic and slow drum, beating a message that is not my own. You are a force that I cannot contain, a gravity that pulls me from the track, leaving a mark like a permanent stain on a surface that I can't get back. I am a scientist of the inner space, analyzing the fragments of the self, trying to find a familiar face on a high and dusty mental shelf. Ooh, the tension is a thin and golden wire, stretched across a slow and cooling fire. I am a witness to this sudden change in a world that is becoming strange. This is the search for a name I forgot, in a tangle of a heavy and tight knot. I am peeling the layers from the heart to find the place where we can fall apart, between the longing and the quiet fear. I'm trying to make the vision clear, a ritual of finding the original light in the middle of a long and silent flight. I am reclaiming the rhythm of the breath, stepping out of the circle of your hand, leaving the version of a living dead, to find a piece of solid in a land. The silence is a tool I have to learn to carve a path through the heavy gray, watching the bridges as they slowly burn to light the movement of a different day. You are a lesson that I had to memorize, a sequence of a long and beautiful error. Now I am closing the internal eyes to break the cycle of the mental mirror. I am not a part of your design. I'm drawing a new and steady line. Identify the core, identify the root. The truth is the only bitter fruit. This is the search for a name I forgot, in a tangle of a heavy and tight knot. I am peeling the layers from the heart to find the place where we can fall apart, between the longing and the quiet fear. I am trying to make the vision clear, a ritual of finding the original light in the middle of a long and silent flight. Ooh, finding the center, learning to enter, alone and complete in the steady beat. Finding the center, learning to enter, alone and complete in the steady beat. I am removing the plates of the armor I made, so surrounded to the touch of the air. watching the colors of the certainty fade, leaving the interior open and bare. You were a presence I didn't invite, to see the cracks in the foundation of the mind, bringing a sudden and clinical light to the secrets I thought I had left behind. I am a witness to the trembling line between the safety and the sudden leap, trying to find a recognizable sign and a promise that I am afraid to keep. The defense is a habit I have to unlearn, a rhythmic barrier around the core, watching the bridges as they slowly burn, to let you step across the internal floor. I am a scientist of the hidden sting, studying the way that the barrier fails, clinging to the ghost of a protective thing, while the logic of the distance pales. You are a vibration I cannot ignore, a frequency that resonates in the chest. I have never been this open before, under the weight of a silent test. The vulnerability is a sharp and fine blade, carving a path through the shadow I stayed. I am a traveler in a country of skin, letting the outside finally end. This is the moment of the exposed nerves, a sudden departure from the steady curve. I am falling into the hands of the unknown, in a territory that I cannot call my own. Between my terror and the sudden grace, I am looking for a familiar space, a ritual of shedding the heavy disguise under the gaze of the internal eyes. I am counting the beats of a hesitant heart, measuring the risk of the coming day, tearing the ancient instructions apart to find a different and softer way. The fear is a texture I am starting to know, a cold current in a warming stream, letting the seeds of the intimacy grow in the wreckage of a lonely dream. You are a catalyst for the change I fear, a reason to let the wall finally fall. Now that the vision is starting to clear, I am answering this silent call. I am not a fortress, I am not a stone, I am a collection of the seeds I have sown. Identify the fear, identify the need, letting the spirit finally bleed. This is the moment of the exposed nerve, a sudden departure from the steady curve. I'm falling into the hands of the unknown, in a territory that I cannot call my own. Between the terror and the the noise begins to dissipate, letting the anchors and burdens go before the arrival of the lake. The duration is a measure I will ignore, a rhythm that I do not have to keep. I am not the person I was before the descent into the deep. You are a pattern of a restless mind, a sequence of a long and tired stress. I am leaving the friction all behind for a moment of the completeness. I am a scientist of the open breath, studying the geometry of the life, stepping away from the mental death into the clarity of the flight. The expansion is a slow and steady wave, reclaiming the pieces I couldn't save. I am a traveler in a sea of white, searching for the source of the inner light. This is the movement of the great escape, a sudden change in the mental shape. I am floating in a liquid and clear state, leaving the heavy and the dark to fade. Between the freedom and the quiet grace, I am looking for an empty space, a ritual of cleaning the internal screen to see the things that remain unseen. I am counting the atoms of the sudden peace, measuring the volume of the rest, watching the internal pressure cease under the weight of a silent test. The silence is a language I can trust, a dialogue without the need for sound, turning the ancient and heavy dust into the seeds of a newfound ground. You are a memory I have set aside, a chapter that I do not need to read. I am opening the internal wide to give the spirit what it needs to lead. Clear the circuit, clear the line. I am drawing a new design. Identify the core, identify the spark, finding the way through the heavy dark. This is the movement of the great escape, a sudden change in the mental shape. I am floating in a liquid and clear state, leaving the heavy and the dark to fade. Between the freedom and the quiet grace, I am looking for an empty space, a ritual of cleaning the internal screen to see the things that remain unseen.
How does the song is about to get out on his courtyard?
sea that used to make me bleed. I am a witness to the inner sea, growing beyond the hunger and the greed. I am the master of the silent flow, where the noise begins to lose the show, finding the power in the letting go, in the version of me I used to know. The duration is a measure I have broken, the language that I have finally spoken, leaving the heavy and the hollow token in the middle of the circle that was open. I am a scientist of the second chance, studying the pattern of the inner dance, stepping away from the ancient trance into the clarity of the wide advance. You are a signal that has lost the pull, a cup that is no longer half full. I am the weaver of the silken wool in a world that is no longer cruel. The liberation is a steady and slow way, reclaiming the pieces I didn't say. I am a traveler in a sea of white, searching for the source of the inner light. This is the final sequence of the heart, a beautiful and new and sudden start. I am rising from the ashes of the great to meet the arrival of a different day, between the logic and the quiet grace. I am looking for an infinite space, a ritual of finding the original light, in the middle of a long and silent flight. I am counting the atoms of the new, a perspective that is coming into view, erasing the version of the false and true, to find the essence of the me and you. The silence is a tool I can employ to build a structure for the inner joy, removing the elements that might destroy the spirit of the girl inside the boy. You are